TopMedTalk.
Hello, and welcome to TopMedTalk. I'm Desiree, Chappell, your host, editor-in-chief of TopMedTalk, and I'm joined by my co-editor-in-chief, Monty Mythen. Hello, Monty.
Hey, Desiree. Great to be riding shotgun.
I tell you what, what's that feel like now?
But feels good.
You've always been riding shotgun.
That's the bouncy chair. It's good.
It's good. Monty, we are on the road again.
We are back out at the Society of Cardiovascular Anesthesiologists, SCA 2022. And the last time we were here was 2019.
It was 2019. We had some amazing conversations. I was just going back and listening to some of them, all very relevant, all very, interesting. And, I really want to hear some updates on some of the things that people were talking about.
Well, apart from the obvious things we were talking about, we got into burnout, for example.
We did. Yeah.
Chilvi Perry and Sasha Shulkut.
Yep.
And, that was before COVID.
It was.
We're going to see how those conversations go now post-COVID. I know we keep saying COVID, and we're not supposed to say it. But that's one of the big challenges.
Yeah. Well, it's the elephant in the room.
Oh.
It's definitely affected a lot of the things that we, have talked about, burnout being one of those. But two, staffing, trying to get things done, enhanced recovery protocols, different types of quality improvement things kind of taken a bit of a hit, don't you think?
I do.
Yeah.
I do.
It's going to be interesting to hear from some of the folks. We've already had some great conversations.
Very interesting.
Yeah. So what are you looking forward to talking about this weekend, Monty? Anything else? I want to follow. I'm just going to tell you what I want.
Okay.
I want to talk to Andy Shaw about the blood pressure story.
Okay.
I want to hear more about it.
Because that is already getting as complicated as we anticipated.
Right.
Lots of good news, but also sadly a little bit of unintended consequences.
Yeah. So I think we're going to have to dive into that.
There's a smart way and a dumb way to do almost anything.
That's true. And I think we might be inadvertently choosing the not so smart route.
No, many people. There's a lot of good news stories, but there's the occasional, people thought it's quite simple. Start to vasopressor, fix the blood pressure, everything will be fine.
Yeah.
It's more complicated.
So it's not really intraoperative hypotension that we are.
It's hemodynamic instability.
All right. We're going to hear more about that, more about burnout, more about the AKI story, and anything else we kind of have slotted? Frailty.
Yeah. We're going to hear from an amazing doctor from Germany who's worked at one of the biggest cardiac centers in the world, who's going to talk to us about many things, but all including frailty.
Fantastic. All right, Monty. Well, thanks for listening to Top Med Talk. We will be coming to you all weekend long into the early part of this coming week with some very new content, fresh and hot off the presses. And we wanted to make sure we thanked our sponsors, Monty. We could not be on the road. We could not be doing what we're doing without them.
Absolutely. And then we have a long list of sponsors, but for this specific meeting, we're getting a lot of support from Edwards Life Sciences, our founding sponsor, and the Society of Cardiovascular Anesthesiology itself. So thank you to all of our sponsors, but a big shout out to those two in particular right now.
Absolutely. Thanks so much. Cheers. Thanks for listening.
TopMedTalk. Thanks for downloading TopMedTalk. Don't forget to subscribe via your podcatcher. Don't forget to check us out on social media. We're on Twitter, Facebook, LinkedIn, and YouTube. And also, don't forget, TopMedTalk is the broadcasting arm of EBPOM, Evidence-Based Perioperative Medicine. We'd love you to find out more about that. If you check out ebpom.org, you can find low prices on some of the conferences we're organising around the world. Many of them are virtual and don't even involve you leaving your own home. Check out ebpom.org now.